Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to begin with a very important and interesting topic, your favorite topic, important topic, and my favorite topic also. Do you know that is what? That is work energy power. So be powerful person, be energetic person and try to do work, because without work you cannot gain energy. Do you know work is converted into energy? Energy is converted into work. Okay, so let us start from the definition of work. Work is a very important term in physics. So you already know that the dot product of force vector and displacement vector is known as work. That is, work is equal to force vector and displacement vector. And since a force F is applied at angle theta and it covers a displacement d, that means the dot product it gives W is equal to Fd cos theta according to the rule of dot product. Work means joule. Its unit is joule. So this is the work which is defined in terms of vector, force vector and displacement vector. Some people say that force, the component of force when applied along the displacement, then that is known as work. This is also true. There may be so many definitions, but a mathematical and very concise definition, that is W is equal to F dot T. If force vector is given in IJK form, then what would be, and displacement vector also is given in IJK form, means if position vector is given, that is F is equal to F1 I cap plus F2 J cap plus F3 K cap, and displacement vector D is equal to, suppose it is xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap, then in this case what will be the value of W, work done? You know very well about the dot product, and how will you calculate the dot product? You also know it. I have explained the concept in my dot product lecture. You can watch that. So now here, if you want to calculate it in the form of dot product, then W is equal to F1 I cap plus F2 J cap plus F3 K cap dot here. I have written in a very short manner. Now I should write here work is equal to F means F1 I plus F2 J cap plus F3 K cap. Now displacement vector xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap, that is equal to F1 x plus the coefficient of I, F1 into x, plus the product of the coefficient of j, that is F2 into y, plus the product of the coefficient of k, that is F3 into z. This is work done. It is in joule. This is the calculation. This is the value. Whatever question will be given in this form, you can calculate like this. This is your duty. Now come to the another explanation, that is, if work is written here in the form of dot product, that is W is equal to F d cos theta, then what would be the maximum work? That means if theta is equal to 0, then cos 0 is equal to 1, and that is the maximum value. That means work maximum is equal to F into D, this joule. Second, if theta is equal to 90 degree, then W is equal to F D cos 90, and cos 90 means cos 90 value is 0. So its value will be F D cos 90 0 means 0, that is W is equal to 0 joule. No work done will be there. If theta becomes 180, in which case it will be like this in case of frictional force, where frictional force is the opposing force, there theta will be 180 degree and work will be negative. Means work positive, negative, 0. It might be theta, if theta is equal to, in third case, if opposing force means force of friction is taking place, then W is equal to F D cos 180. Cos 180 means minus 1, that is F into D, that is work is equal to negative. This means, what is the conclusion? That work is greater than equal to is less than 0. Work could be 0, work could be negative, work could be positive, depending upon the theta. I think you have got it. Now let us move towards graphical interpretation. How the work could be interpreted graphically. Let us look at here. The graphical interpretation is like that. Work on x-axis, let displacement vector is given. On y-axis, force vector is given here. Force you can write here on y-axis, and this is displacement vector, x-axis, y-axis. If force is constant like that, from A to B, force is constant, then the area swept by the line AB, that is, and projected area on x-axis, that is ABCD. So area ABCD is equal to work by a constant force. That means here F is the constant. So work done by constant force. Here you can write here work done by constant force. Okay, work done by constant force. You can find the area. So whenever area will be given, this is the rectangle or square, whatever be shape. So find the area and you will get the work done. Now when work, what would be the work when force is variable? Very interesting. When force is variable, then what would be the work? In that case, integration will give you the result. That will help you. That means if force is variable, displacement is here. Force is variable like that. Suppose a force is acting from A to B like that, it is variable. Then the work done, it is a curve. The work done will be calculated by this area. And how will you calculate the area? Let us take a small strip of thickness dx and thus this y the variable height. So work done dw will be equal to force into dx, and this work done dw will be calculated by, after taking integration, we will find W is equal to, from here, suppose this is x1 and this point is x2. So work done will be from x1 to x2. You can calculate dW, that is W, is equal to work done F dx from x1 to x2. This is the work done by the help of this integral method. You can find the work done when force is variable. Now the next portion regarding the energy will be discussed in the next class, in the upcoming class. Please subscribe so that you could get the required video, the required class. Thank you.